So earlier in the week, GTA 5 hasn't gotten a patch or update on Steam this week, which resulted in me having to open this game today and facing a lot of lag issues for the first couple of hours because this game needs to be updated badly. So I'm sorry about that. But the good news is I finally got to working again. Now another news, yesterday was of course 9/11 to commemorate the fallen victims, unfortunately, of the events that happened in 2001. I have taken a moment of silence at around 11 a.m. as I typically do every year to give some memory to the victims that I wish to give my condolences to this very moment. And obviously tomorrow
is Friday the 13th.
In which for both events Rockstar hasn't really celebrated at all, which I find quite unfortunate, which results in the fact of September 12th just sitting in between these 2 days like, shit, I'm stuck in between that shit. Okay, but on the serious note, I don't want to waste any more time than I really should for this introduction. Welcome to another weekly update video by me, King Vector 11, where I give you as much research and whatever content I have to showcase to you for this week in GTA Online that is new for this week's weekly update, and I do my best to inform you of anything that you may need or wants to know. And of course, coming up after this, there's a weekly update news video I'm going to make, so if you guys do find both of these videos highly informative, if you wish to stay tuned for more content like this, do leave a like, subscribe, or go the extra mile and share this with your friends, or leave a comment what you like to dislike about the information you've received. And without further ado, let's get into it right now. And I promise it was very important, I felt it was very important for me to state everything I've stated in this video because Rockstar needs to fix their game. I feel bad for the victims that has fallen to the terrorist attacks in 2001. And of course, tomorrow's Friday the 13th. I had to mention all that. So, this week, we've got a pretty good bonus week. We have triple money in RP on select new community series jobs, including returning community series jobs that was once vaulted upon a time. So good for that. I will go over these details soon after for those who are interested. We also have double money RP this week on the Vespucci job remix. Pizza delivery missions. On top of that, the cooldowns have been drastically dropped from 48 minutes to 5 minutes per restaurant, which is fucking huge. I recommend you guys do pizza deliveries this week. Other than that, we also have special cargo cell missions and export mixed goods missions. And we also have double special cargo staff sourcing speed, and your login unlocks this week is the black, white, and red fall sweaters. This week's discounts, we have quite a bit of good discounts actually. It's respectable on its own enough. We have, of course, discount on a vintage pistol, as well as the Cavalcade XL SM722, which I would have recommended you guys purchase had it come with a roof. But without it looks terrible. I'm sorry for those who don't agree with me. There's also the turreted limo, which if you want to purchase in, let's say, relation to cosplaying the Fate and the Furious movie with Vin Diesel and The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, you can purchase that if you want to make your own little movie on YouTube. If you wish, go ahead. But regardless of that, we also have a discount on the Stafford, the Baller ST, the Kuruma Armored, the Frogger, which is a helicopter, and the Peria. We also have a 30% off on the Executive Office properties, as well as upgrades and modifications for it, and all large special cargo warehouses alongside purchasing, well, after you purchase your office in case you don't own one already, and a discount on the Pizza Boy scooter for those who are interested as well. Now, of course, if this is the first time you've come across my video, such as this, of course, I'm trying my best to showcase to you that everything that I highlight is definitely stuff that I recommend you guys pick up this week. As well as these vehicles, including the Daimakizu Podium vehicle, which is the Impaler SZ, because it just looks cool and has turned from a sedan class to a muscle class just earlier in this DLC. This week's Ellis Carmade Prize Ride when you go underground is the Outlaw, which if the plays top 5 for 3 days in a row this week. This week's underground test ride vehicles features the Paragon R, the Entity XF, and the Voltic. For new gen players, your test ride vehicle is the Entity MT. For all players, our luxury autos vehicles features an STD. Thanks, Rockstar. And a Vigoro ZX convertible. Thanks for giving us an STD once again, Rockstar. And this week's Simeon showroom vehicles features the Stafford Tulip Infernus JB700, not weaponized, just the standard vehicle, and the Exemplar. Of course, like I said, everything that I highlight, I recommend you guys get as best as you can this week. For your weekly challenges, this week's premium race is Downtown Underground. For your time trial for all players is in Mount Gordo. For the new gen players, time trials is in Ron Alternate. The weekly challenge is to sell $300,000 worth of special cargo. And this week's Salvage Robber Target vehicles features none of them which can be claimed this week, but it features the S80RR through the Duggan robbery, the Ominous through the McTony robbery, and the Kara 4x4 with the Gangbanger robbery. And of course, that's generally new for this week in GTLM, but for those who wants to know what's new specifically, well, I'll go through these details right now, starting off with the fact that this car, of course, came out as of August 1st, 2024. We already know that. There's no more vehicles that's going to release in GTLM, so let's move on to this week's weekly challenge, which you have to earn $300,000 from selling special cargo. This week's podium vehicle is, of course, the Impaler SZ. Like I said, it used to be a sedan class, but was changed to a muscle class vehicle, which is respectable on its own. It actually looks pretty decent, as you can see. And so it's just the way it looks. It looks old time, it looks classic, it looks like it has character. And it's because of this reason why I recommend you guys pick it up, and it will save you about 1.3 million from having to purchase this completely from stock. This week's prize ride vehicle features the Nagasaki Outlaw, in which it usually would cost $1,268,000 or the trade price of $951,000, and to win it for free this week you have to place top 5 for 3 days in a row in an LS Carmeet series. For your new gen players, this is all Rockstar has really stated about House Premium Test Ride this week. It is the Overflawed Entity MT, in which here's a showcased image of this vehicle for those who are interested. This week's Simeon vehicles, where 5 of them are now available from in-game websites, however one of them is discounted. We have the Enos Stafford discounted at $786,000. We also have the Declasse Tulip, priced at $739,660. We also have the Bugatti Infernus, priced at $440,000. We also have the Ducati I can't even speak anymore. Ducati JB700, not the weaponized version. It's from Legendary Motorsport, just letting you know. Costs $350,000. And we have the Ducati Exemplar, priced at $205,000. Of course, all 5 vehicles are now available from in-game websites, and these prices were taken straight from the game itself by me. Now, Luxury Autos vehicles features the Vigoro ZX convertible, which is priced this week at $2,321,220, and an STD, thanks Rockstar, priced at $1,733,240. So not only do you get an STD, you become $2 million broke. Thanks, Rockstar. Test Track vehicles this week features, of course, 3 vehicles now available from in-game websites, and these prices were taken from me again, straight from the game. We have the Coil Voltic, which I recommend you guys pick up just because it's a cool vehicle. It has pretty good aerodynamic control and everything. It's recommended by me. $150,000 especially. It's pretty cheap. I recommend it. We also have the Overflawed Entity XF, priced at $795,000, and the Enos Paragon R, priced at $905,000. This week's robbery target vehicles features the Andis S80RR with the Duggan robbery, the Obey Omnis with the McTony robbery, and the Vapid Kara 4x4 with the Gangbanger robbery. Here's an up-close showcase of all of these vehicles through the in-game computer from your property. And of course, once again, it's 4 weeks in a row since Rockstar has ever updated on us in this matter on their newswire directly. Now, specifically, what is new in this week's rewards? Well, first of all, if you speak to Lupe and you put your staff to work from each of your warehouse, let's say special cargo warehouses, they will work at double the usual speed this week. All you have to do is walk up to them and spend however much money you need to spend to let them accrue goods for you, in which they will now collect it twice as fast compared to usual. As well as that, if you sell special cargo this week, you will make double money and RP, which of course you have to accrue these goods to be able to sell them, which is not that painful, but still pretty painful in case you don't want to really waste your money on it. It's not that recommended. In fact, if you really want to do anything this week, I recommend doing pizza jobs, because yeah, you spend a little to get a little more. So that's really what this business is now, especially with a bug that has finally been fixed, but I don't know if it's been officially fixed, knowing Rockstar, just to give us some hopes and dreams. But yeah, there's that. And of course, if you sell $300,000 worth of special cargo, that does not include hangar cargo, as someone has asked on Twitter. That is not the same type of cargo. If you sell special cargo this week from your CEO warehouses, you will complete the weekly challenge and make another $100,000 as a reward. And of course, if you decide to contact your, let's say, assistant, your executive assistant in your office, you can get double rewards from exporting mixed goods this week. If you decide to log in this week, you can get yourself 3 free sweaters featuring the Black Yeti fall sweater, the White Yeti fall sweater, and the Red Yeti fall sweater, all featured under this image right over here for those who are interested. We also have bonuses on pizza deliveries where, like I said, not only do we have double money in RP completing these jobs, but their cooldown times have been drastically reduced from 48 minutes per restaurant to 5 minutes per restaurant, which I find is pretty good. Anyways, all of your locations you'll find on your map inside of the city, and all you have to do is just walk up to these restaurants and just start them. And I do not think you can be in a CEO or MC organization to be able to start these. I could be wrong, but it's better to be safe than sorry with what I'm saying. We also have new community series jobs that's featured on Triple Money in RP this week, which features these stunt races, the Virtual Insanity and Bacon and Shark community series races, stunt races. We also have these, the City 8 and Ecolodrome stunt races featured on Triple Rewards. You also have death matches, Maze Deathmatch and 8 Citadel on Triple Rewards. We also have Citadel feature on King of the Hill, that's Triple Rewards, and a returning Apocalypse Bridge Survival on Triple Rewards for the next month, possibly, because Rockstar only updates this once every month, so there's that. We also have double money in RP on Vespucci Job Remix, which you can find right over here in this tab. And here are the continuing GTA Plus rewards up until October 2nd, I believe, of this upcoming month through this year. Discounts. We have quite a bit of discounts. Like I said, a lot of them are actually pretty good. In fact, I don't recommend as much to get the Albani Cavalcade XL, but it's a pretty cool SUV. If you want to pick it up, go right ahead this week. The Benefactor SM2722, like I said, would have also been a recommended vehicle by me, but only if it comes with a roof. Besides that though, these other vehicles, especially the Ocelot Peria and the Kuruma Armored for new players, I recommend you guys pick this up as soon as you can this week. I'm not bullshitting you. Do get it. It'll be worth it. As well as this, if you wish to purchase your own executive office properties of Swelster upgrades and modifications, they are pretty good businesses, especially if you decide to purchase the garages alongside this. I do not think they are discounted this week, but in case they are, that would be good. You can purchase those as well. You can store up to 60 vehicles with these offices, which I recommend you guys purchase as soon as you can. But that's generally it that I wish to state on this matter. Anyways, going into gunfight and inventory discounts, we have the baseball bat, a knife, an assault SMG, the vintage pistol that's 50% off, a combat MG, proximity mines, tear gas, molotovs, and the worst purchase to ever make of all time in GTA Online, body armor. And of course, for specific players who want to make GTA 6 the worst game of all time, specifically for the reason that's going to be the biggest cash grab of all of GTA's history, you guys specifically have 50% off the tactical SMG. Now, discounts. Continuing through these discounts, we have a discount on this remove website vehicle, the Enos Stafford. It is 40% off, now priced at $786,000 this week, limited time. Do get it if you wish anyways. We also have a discount on the executive office properties, where of course number 4 is the least expensive and number 1 is the most expensive. But in case you want to purchase the most expensive one, you can spend about $4.6 million. Alongside this, when you finally purchase your office and wish to purchase a warehouse, the large warehouses specifically that can store over 110 crates, I believe 111 I think, these warehouses specifically are 30% off. We also have a discount on these vehicles. The Benefactor SM722, now priced at $1.26 million, I would say. You also have a discount on the Ocelot Peria. I recommend you guys pick this up. I strongly recommend you pick it up this week. It is priced at $852,000 and it is a beast on the road. It's amazing. Just get it. I promise you will not regret it. We also have a discount on the Gallivanter Baller ST, I believe this is. Indeed it is. Thankfully, I double checked my work. It is now priced at $534,000 or a trade price of $400,500. We also have a discount on the turreted limo, now priced at just under $1 million. We also have a discount on the Pegassi Pizza Boy, now priced at shit. Well, that's quite embarrassing. $102,375. Okay, it covers the one big deal. We also have a discount on, motherfucking Christ, $999,000 on the Cavalcade XL. I swear I have to check on this more often. Okay, big whoop, whatever. This car I already know is on discount, $315,000. And, well, this helicopter is supposedly on discount, but Rockstar forgot to update this properly. It's discounted to $780,000 this week. Moving on finally to the last and not least, this week's premium race is in Downtown Underground featuring supercar class vehicles for those who are interested. This week's time trial for all players is in Mount Gordo, which is not to be confused with Mount Chiliad, which is probably the hardest, or Down Chiliad rather, which is probably the hardest time trial to ever do in GT Online. So if you get yourself a good bike, this should be no problem. And for new gen players, your time trial is in Ron Alternates, and that's all I have to showcase to you in this video. So before I end this video, I know I haven't really highlighted export mixed goods missions this week, but it's actually recommended. I got it confused with something else, I think. So it's good. It's a good thing to do, actually. I would recommend doing these things that I highlight, including purchasing these vehicles that I highlighted or properties, and trying your best to purchase these vehicles as well, regardless if they're discounted or not. They're also good recommendations. Now, anyways, that's coming from me, from experience. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Hope you guys did find this highly informative, as best as I tried to make it. And if you did enjoy this, and we should stay tuned for more content like this every Thursday evening, or stay tuned for my weekly update news videos where I'm trying to inform you of the past week's GTA or Rockstar related titled news of anything Rockstar title related. Do stay tuned for that, and hope you guys did find this informative. And if you did, like, subscribe, or if you wish to go the extra mile, share this with your friends, or leave a comment on what you liked or disliked about the information you've received. And thank you guys for watching. Have a good week, and yeah, have fun delivering pizzas all day if you want. This is hilarious. I love it. Pizza all day. I'm in the mood for pizza. God damn it. Thanks, Rockstar.